Hey everyone, good afternoon. Happy lunchtime with Javier's. It's good to have you with us. Looks like we have a few people coming on board, and we're so excited to have everybody with this business during hours. And I think it's going to be fun. We're going to really have a good time and enjoy lunch together with Javier's, and super excited. So while people are logging on, we're just going to have about a half an hour of open mic and networking and let people chat and eat lunch together. We really do miss seeing you in person. I got to admit, having these Zoom calls is really nice and it's convenient, but I miss the personal, warm interaction of our chamber members. It's something that we've really dearly missed, having our large gatherings together. But I think it'll be a great event today, and we're super excited to have everyone together. This is going to be a special treat for us having Javier with us. He and his family, his entire family, are going to be together, and we're going to hear a lot from what's going on in their business and to see some of the successes that they've had and hear from them personally. And they're such an incredible family. Just so excited to hear from them about what's been happening in their life and how the restaurant's going. As you know, they're kind of an Ogden-Weber staple, Northern Utah staple business, and we're just so excited to have them part of the chamber. So we're going to enjoy some amazing food, and cheers to everyone. Hold up if you have. Cheers to Javier's. What a great thing to do. They had a really generous offer to Javier, and wanted to provide free lunch for everybody. And we actually talked him into letting us support him and his family. And so he gave us a really good chamber discount and free drink and a discounted price on our lunch. And so we so much appreciate Javier, you for doing that. And this is kind of a neat thing to have everyone join together over lunch. So what we're going to do is I'll just kind of share with you what our plan is today. And we're going to have an open mic time and open video where everyone can kind of chat and network and share some of the things that's going on. And we're going to, I'll kick some things off with a couple of icebreaker questions about Javier's, and we can chat about things that are happening in your business as well. And then at 12:20, we'll have some trivia that Bailey's going to do. And we're going to share some time and things that are happening with Javier and let you get a little bit deeper insight about their business. And then at 12:30, we're going to actually have turn the time over, and we'll do a few announcements at that time, and then turn the time over to Javier and his family, who are going to share some of the things that are going on at the restaurants and some of their history and background. So we'll have announcements and some question and answer, and then we'll have a prize drawing at that time. And I think we'll go through that. We should be wrapped up pretty close to 1 o'clock. So we're just thankful that you guys could have lunch with us today. So just to kind of get things started and just share some of the things that are going on in your life as well, I thought one of the things that came to my mind when I go to Javier's restaurant, I have my thing that I get every time that I'm there, and I just love it. And it's the chili verde, and they have the most amazing chili verde that I've ever had, and I've had it at a lot of different restaurants all over. And I think Javier's chili
You
verde
have a wonderful afternoon too.
is my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite lunch. And every time, that's my go-to table. So What do you guys get out there? What do you get for lunch or for dinner when you go to Javier's? What's your favorite thing?
Chicken tostada.
Chicken tostada. I don't think I've
Oh,
ever.
that's the best.
That is good.
Nachos, we'll say. Who cares about dinner? Just go straight to dessert.
Oh, sopapillas are amazing.
Oh yeah.
I like the Javier salad.
Oh, that's good.
Which one? Is that what it's called?
I think it is. They have the best grilled chicken, and it's on romaine lettuce and then boiled egg and different vegetables. I think it's called the Javier salad.
That's correct.
Not a taco salad. They have that too, and that is good too.
Cheese enchiladas.
Oh, yeah.
Chile rellenos.
And enchiladas.
And the beer.
Oh,
Your beer is amazing. It is so good.
Look at Lupa's beer.
Oh my gosh. I'm hooked.
How's the beer coming?
Zalupes.
Yeah.
This is networking, right?
I love the
Tell,
salsa.
tell us about the beer. What's going on, Junior?
Well, I don't want to hijack the program, of course. You know, this is Javier Jr. My father is Javier Sr. And I'm the founder and brewer of Cerveza Zalupes. And I'm not drinking now, right? This is midday, even though I do taste my product. But these are our beers. We're doing very well. We are now in Harmon, Smith's. We're out and about. So keep an eye out for these lovely products.
Nice.
In your local store. And we're just very proud to be a chamber member. And we're doing very, very well. Obviously, we slowed down a bit because of the COVID pandemic, but we're very excited to be out and about. So keep an eye out for our Zalupes beers.
I bought some for a guy from Norway. He loved it.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. We're also coming out with cans very soon. People have asked for that. So we finally said, you know, you want cans? We'll have the cans. So these are coming out very soon. We're very proud of those. So keep an eye out for cans, and this our beers that come in these sampler packs. So we're very proud to be local. Very, very proud to be members of the chamber. And I'm very proud to be the son of Javier Chavez, my pop. He taught me all I know.
Good job, son.
Hello, everybody. Enjoy your lunch.
Yeah.
Very good.
So good. Thank you.
Everything is good, but the more important is rice and beans and enchiladas and tacos, chip and salsa. Perfect.
All the chips and salsa.
Perfect, right there.
I don't know about you guys, but mine's yummy. It's really yummy. So where does everyone frequent? Which restaurant do you go to when you go to Javier's? Which one do you usually go to?
Medication options like this help for men.
We have always gone to the one on 29th Street. That's where we met Javier for the first time. We've been doing that for years and years and years. You have to cover your nose though, because the dog food factory's there.
So Debbie and your husband and your kid, you were a role model for us and our family. So thanks so much. I remember the 29th Street in 1991, 92, right there when you have your kid. Oh my gosh, so motivate for my wife and I to raise our kid. Thanks so much, Debbie. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks, Javier.
That is your first restaurant, right?
That's
Is that
correct.
your first restaurant, Javier?
Correct. 29.
29?
29.
Yeah.
I used to live right behind the Javier's on Harrison Boulevard, and so I got free slips all the time. And anytime we didn't know what to do for dinner, we'd just go to Javier's.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
So you guys have to name a booth after my family. The one on Harrisville Road, and it sits right on the Harrisville Road. You can Harrisville Road's like 10 feet away from my booth. And people drive by, and every time I go there, that's where I ask the the stewardess, can we sit in our booth right there? And we'll wait for it every time. And because we like sitting like right there with the cars as they drive by. And it's the coolest little vibe. I love that place.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chuck.
I see my baby over there, my little one. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jealous of everyone eating Javier's. I'm in California, so I unfortunately am not able to have that.
Here's Amada.
Yeah, me too. I don't have Javier's. I'm sad. I live in California as well.
Oh, Amada's there. Okay.
My dad.
Hi.
Look at
Chips.
No, I want some.
Tacos.
This is Javier Jr. I lived in New York City. I lived in California. I lived in Boston, and I came back home to Ogden to start my dream, to start my own business. But in reality, I came back so I could have Javier's every single day. That's the honest to goodness truth. Back for the food, because more than 10 years away from daily Javier's just was not working with me. So I came back.
I can see why.
So I'm curious, you guys, did you have to work in a restaurant? Like serving, cooking? What did you do? The kids?
Yeah, I was a bus girl, so I would go around and I would, pick up all of the dishes once everyone was done eating. And I remember people would give me like $1 and I was so happy that I got a tip. It like made my day. So yeah, we all started, we were in the back in the kitchen just watching my parents cook and, picking up, like I said, all the dishes and just talking with all the customers. And for us, it wasn't work. It was fun. Just hanging out there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we had good food, so it was good. Yeah.
So what's the longest tenured employee average? Do you know what that would be?
Well, with the whole corporation, we were like 150 with all the stores, but now they reducing, because changing now. With all the corporation, we have about 75 with all the 6 stores, about 75 people working. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you asking the more oldest you say?
Yeah, how long is your longest tenured employee? How long have they been with you?
Oh, 20, 23, 25, Graciela. 25 years. 25 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Graciela.
Graciela. Yeah. She has been working with us for 25 years.
She working right now. She used to work in 29, then moved to 7th Street. Now she working Harrison. Yeah. 25.
Very cool.
So delicious.
So you have 6 locations now, right?
6 locations, correct.
What's the newest one? Farmington Station?
Farmington is correct. The newest.
When did that one open?
I mean?
When did that one open? When did you open the one in Farmington?
I believe that, I don't remember. I should know that. And,
5 years ago.
no. We opened like 2 years after we opened Harrison. It's been almost 8 years, about 8 years. Yeah. We opened 2 years after we opened Harrison, about 8 years.
That's great.
I'm sorry, girls, my babies, but
If by eating, you're just
so
watching
good.
us.
It's so good.
How's Camilita?
She's good, hanging out.
Es our grandbaby, second granddaughter.
Yeah, my daughter's hanging out with my husband right now, keeping her busy so she doesn't come in and hang out on Zoom. So keeping her busy. Little Sesame Street.
Oh.
So are we gonna do any trivia or fun facts, Chuck or Bailey? Or is
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and do that, Bailey? You ready to do that?
Yep, we can do that. I'm gonna share a picture with them. Gonna be.
So how's your lunch so far?
Excellent.
Good?
Tommy.
So good.
Good.
Okay, can you all see the trivia?
Yes.
Ah,
Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So the first question here on the screen. In the 1970s, Javier was a student athlete at Weber State University. In which sport did he participate?
Track and
Track.
field.
Track. He was a runner.
Sign this just for public and stuff.
Everyone was pretty quick. They must know that about you, Javier. You like to run.
That's square.
I have a fork.
So that's correct.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Javier ran track and field for Weber State University in the 1970s. And in 2001, he was inducted to the Weber State Athletic Hall of Fame.
Right.
Javier,
Check
tell
out
us
the
about it.
hair.
We want to hear about that experience. What was that like?
That, well, it doesn't show right there in the snow, but the experience I have when I came to Mexico. Mexico, beautiful weather, nice. The temperature were like 70, 80 degrees right there. No snow. And it came in 77 when a lot of snow. Oh, big experience ever in my life. Running, I don't see right now, I don't show the snow, but I was scared and my forerunners say, hey, come on, Javier, let's go run with a short, just short. Oh, I was scared, but I had to be like that, but big experience right there. Big experience with no speaking English, no, but we made it, we made it.
That's great. So now that we know you like to run, our next question is, for which Utah high school did Javier coach track and field and cross-country team?
St. Joe's.
St.
Joe's.
Wow, you guys have been schooled in Javier.
No, it's easy.
That's right. He was the head coach for St. Joseph's High School track and field and cross-country teams for several years. He led both teams to multiple state championship titles and was named head coach of the year. He also coached all 4 of his children.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Very proud of, I'm very proud of.
Who was the fastest?
Andrea,
Well, Andrea, as my daughter,
the youngest.
even not only for my own daughter, but for the whole state. You know, the state
Championship.
from 1 to 6A, you know, she were one of the toughest. We're very, very, very proud of her. She did good. By the way, she went to the NCAA and a lot of big events for the national. Yeah, University of Utah.
That's awesome. Do you guys still compete against each other when you get together as a family?
Pardon me?
Do you still compete, race each other?
I think so. Well, but tell these guys, hey, every time we get together, we go around because we live close to the trail right here. The tradition for us is to go and run and walk every time they show up. And it's good. And competing with them, yeah. Ask them, see how they feel.
Yeah, when we're home, it's a known thing. We're either going to go hiking or we're going to go on a run. And my dad can really hang with us still.
That's why you're all so healthy.
Of course. Yeah, we are. I always say, run. If you cannot run, at least walk. Walk. and it's beautiful. That's my message for everybody. You feel just great.
That's what I do. I just walk. I don't run. I walk. It's very good for your body and mind.
Let me tell you something about the experience with my own kid and I think we have time, right?
Yeah.
I remember, you know, when wake up the kid, because we used to run for cross country like 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. The kids want to get up. Oh, do I have to? After they start running, oh my gosh, they come back with that happiness, with this positive attitude. And also, when I used to coach the high school in the morning, like you say, 5, 6 o'clock, I tell everybody in the morning, I tell everybody, good morning. Nobody look at me. They ignore me. Say good morning. They look at me. The third time, how's everybody? I'm okay. Then after we start running, in 5 minutes, everybody talking. So happy because the endorphins, it feels so good. Like I tell everybody, come on, walk or run or do something that's good for you.
That's great. Good life advice.
Correct.
Okay, our next question. When Javier's restaurant opened in 1991, how many tables did they have? This one's
12?
10.
10. Oh, I missed 2.
12.
I don't know.
Any other guesses?
6.
6.
8.
I was
10 tables. You guys were close.
Yeah, amazing.
I was counting them in my head, Javier.
You counted in your head. You probably know, Debbie. You know right there, so you come right there.
How many tables are in that restaurant right now?
Well, no, they have now 20. We have 22. Yeah, because we have the south side of the building, so we have another room. By the way, Debbie know that because used to be a bar in the back. There's another, you remember, Debbie? So
I do.
Of the big experience for the kid, you know, that time they used to smoke and they had to drink, and so my kids, they were scared. They were little. They were scared. They probably, Debbie and my kids, they have experience. They will talk about the experience they got when they were in that store. And that's amazing. Debbie, can you say something about that? So maybe you can.
I can't remember too much about that, but I do know that I wanted Javier to marry my daughter, and he didn't take me up on it.
It's very true. I remember that, Debbie, yes.
Junior, yeah.
This is Javier Jr. So I remember, you know, all my siblings and I, we've gone on to college and do very fun things in our lives. But it all started with that first restaurant on 29th Street. Just the work ethics that my father and mother instilled in us. You know, work hard. You know, the idea of an allowance. It was like, okay, go work for it. You know, you want money? Okay, go work for it. So working hard, earning your wage fairly, going to school, all these things started there. We're at that restaurant.
What a legacy. And I think we're going to learn more about it as well as we go. So thank you for sharing. Our next question. Javier and his wife Amada were named the first Hispanic Grand Marshals of what large Northern Utah celebration?
Pioneer Days.
Pioneer Days.
Yep, that's right.
Is it really? Wow.
Easy if you want to see.
So in 2017, they were named the first Hispanic Grand Marshals of Ogden Pioneer Days.
Wow.
Yes, an amazing honor for us. We're really, really honored, and amazing, beautiful experience, and very grateful to being the first Spanish marshals. It's Thank you to the community. Wonderful experience.
Very well deserved.
Thank you.
I think that was our last trivia question. So at this time, we'll turn it back over to Chuck for a couple of announcements. Chuck, you're muted.
There we go. So we have about 5 minutes before 12:30, and I thought it might be a great opportunity just to open it up to our chamber members. Is there anything that you guys are doing out there that you think that our chamber members would be need to be informed of, or any kind of announcements or things that you're doing? Is there anybody who'd like to share anything that's going on in your life with respect to your businesses? All is quiet on the Western Front. All right. Well, I have some announcements. Just a few. We have just really been excited to have Javier, you and your family be part of the chamber. And just have this opportunity to be with us has been amazing. We're going to hear from you in just a second and let you share some more personal information and things about what's happening in your business. We do have a few things that we'd like all of our members to know about in the upcoming little while, some major events that are happening at the chamber. As you know, we've been having a lot of the chamber events through Zoom. This is our first business during hours, and we thought that that would be appropriate for happening now so that we can help launch and relaunch the businesses that are happening here in Weber. I feel the momentum growing, and businesses are opening up more and more every day, and we want to help in any way that we can to help that succeed. And we really, as I've chatted with Brian Benyon from Weber Humans, or the Weber Health Department, Weber Morgan Health Department, it's a very, very common comment that we've heard that our businesses are doing exactly what is needed at this time. And so it's almost it's a self-regulation thing. They've given us some good guidelines, but our business are self-regulating. And that's neat to see those things happening. And we know that we can do that at the same time that we can do business. We can help our economy grow and get back together. And the Chamber of Commerce is trying to do everything that we can to help lead that effort. Now is a very important time to help our businesses get on their feet and to get to the business that needs to happen for the financial welfare of our community. It's extremely important for us. And we want this event to be a stake in the ground, to know that a business, if any business can do it, like a restaurant, like Javier's restaurant, all of our other businesses can do this as well. And so we're excited to see other businesses open and to take responsibility for keeping the safety of all of our community at stake, at the same time building our economy. We do have events that are on our website. So if you go to the Chamber's website, and if you haven't had an opportunity to do that, I would encourage you to go there. Click on the main link off of the homepage, and you'll see a link there to webinars. We have several webinars there that we've recorded over the past month and a half or so. And those are there for you to see. Everything from our Board of Governors meetings to some of our workforce seminars, to how to work remotely from home. We had a great symposium that was recorded from Weber State University's professors, our great partnership with Weber State. We appreciate the Wildcats. We're very grateful for Peterson Inc. Rob Despain had an amazing morning speaker series this month that we recorded on there. If you haven't had a chance to see that, I would encourage you to go back and check that out. Top notch, really fun, very informative. And the really cool thing about it is we've captured it in Legacy and it's on our website. Just go on and play it. Get your teams involved with it. Show it to your teams. Share it with your teams. Share it with the business community. Things that we have captured so that it's a benefit for you and your organizations. Upcoming events that we have that we want you to be aware of. The first one is on Wednesday, May 27th. It's a workforce seminar. It's featuring Anita Fleming-Rife. And Anita is a great friend of mine, actually, that I know from Colorado. And she is perhaps one of the foremost authorities on helping businesses in the area of diversity and inclusion. And she is going to speak on how to build a business culture of inclusivity and diversity. And she is just amazing. We hope that you'll be able to join us for that. That's a free seminar. And for those of you that are HR folks, if you have a SHRM designation or an HRS designation, you can get credits toward your designation free by attending this seminar. So again, that's Wednesday, May 27th. That'll be a Zoom conference. After that, I noticed that Michael is on board here. We do have an event on Thursday, June 4th. That's our next morning speaker series. And the morning speaker series presenter coming up is going to be the Ogden Chief of Police, Randy Watt. And he will be speaking on teamwork and how to be an integral part of a team. And so that will also be a Zoom conference as well.
And he's got some fantastic stories that you are not going to want to miss.
Yeah, he's really, really dynamic and fun. It should be a great time. And then the last one I want to make you aware of, we, as a Chamber of Commerce, as you know, we're a nonprofit organization. And we have each year a fundraising event, and that event is in the form of a golf tournament. And that event will not be a Zoom conference. It's actually going to be a golf tournament. And we are going to have it. So that is going, it's going to happen. And it's on Wednesday, August 19th. It's on Wednesday, August 19th. And that event, right now, we are just getting people on board. We have a lot of sponsors that are coming forward right now, and we're getting things in place. Things are really looking good, but you can get involved. And I have written down here 3 ways that you can get involved in our golf tournament. Number 1 is you can volunteer. If you want to come out and just rub shoulders with our business community and the business leaders in our community, this is a great opportunity for you to do that. And Bailey is doing a volunteer meeting. Is it next week, Bailey? I think it's coming up.
Yep, it's on the 20th.
On the 20th? So let her know. You can register for that on the website or just contact Bailey, and we'll put you to work in helping us at the Chamber of Commerce. Not that you don't do enough already, but we'd love to have you participate. Number 2 is you can play. Come out as an individual and golf with us, or bring a team. And we hope that you'll come out and enjoy the tournament and just play with us. And then number 3 is if your organization would like to sponsor, we have a lot of different sponsorship opportunities for you to get engaged with. And all the way from a raffle prize, if you'd like to participate in that way, all the way to a whole sponsorship. So let us know how you would like to get engaged. We want you part of that great event. We love you, and we thank you for your great support in the Chamber and making things like this happen and all the other things that we're working toward as a Chamber membership. I can tell you that our committees have been fantastic. We have created some very unique things as part of our committee work that's happening. I'm so proud of our Chamber members. They're working just really hard for not only their own organizations, but our business community to make things happen. And this is it's a very trying time. It's also an exciting time because we're finding some new and innovative things that have been happening to continue to make our business community prosper. So with that, I would like to introduce our presenter and host for this great event. And Javier Chavez, you have led a great legacy here in the Northern Utah area. And we are just so proud to have you as a member of our Chamber of Commerce. You've expanded from a little tiny place off of Wall to this amazing multi-location restaurant. You are a great leader in our community. It's just been such a great pleasure. Over 16 years, you have been a member of our Chamber of Commerce, and you are currently one of our partner members, a leader in the Chamber. And we would just love to hear from you at this time to tell us a little bit about yourself, about your business, and introduce your family members, give them an opportunity. We'd love to hear from them as well, and as well as your lovely wife, Amada. So with that, I'm going to turn the time over to you, Javier Chavez.
Hey, come on, guys, everybody. Thanks so much, Chuck. Appreciate it. We are very happy to be Chamber of Commerce member. And we know the majority of the people, you asking already why they like it. In the restaurant, what kind of food they like it, which store they like the most. And a lot of our friends right here, they know how we start the business. But, you know, with my wife and I, with 4 kids, we started a business almost 29 years ago. So very proud of our kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. And oldest son, Javier, right there, he's a lawyer and went to Boston College. He's a lawyer and making beer now. And I miss Manuel. I don't know, is Manuel somewhere? Yeah. Manuel, our second son, he went
He's
to.
there.
Oh, he's there?
Yeah.
Maybe it's hidden. He went to Harvard for MBA. He's pretty good right there. And now, and then Amada, right there. Amada, she went to Weber State and working for Fox Sport and as a producer. And Andrea, I'm very proud of my baby. Yeah. She went to run for University of Utah and Master in Education in Stanford. So very proud of you guys. But again, what is it to say for the business? How we start the business 29 years ago. Let me tell you about something about myself, a little bit, not too much. Because if I spend, imagine a family of 12 kids, second child. Imagine the story, every kid, second child of 12, 8 brothers and 4 sisters. Grew up in a small farm in Mexico, and the town is Soquete, very hard to pronounce, Soquete, Zacatecas, Mexico. So I like the sport. You can see that coaching the most and running, but I like baseball. I like track. And my goal is go to the Olympics. It was my goal. But in 1977, I came to USA, ran for Weber State with full scholarship in track with Coach Hislow. And very hard to having 2 childs, study, running, and working. With 2 childs, 2 children, 2 children,
2 boys, and
2 boys.
He used to go to work, and he come home running because the car was not working, and he used to go to work in a restaurant as a dishwasher. The name of the restaurant was Bratton's Grotto. They sell fish, and he used to come running home, and he used to come all covered sometimes in snow, and so studying and raising our 2 boys, and it was amazing, just the way he worked and studied and so dedicated to his family. And then when he started working as a dishwasher, he started always looking how to help around the kitchen. And then the guy who had that restaurant opened a restaurant, so we helped around and we learned, and then we got the opportunity to have our first restaurant and have our own recipes. So I let my husband talk.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. You introduced me that. So like I say, it's hard. In that running, it was my passion. My passion running. And when this is the story, I was inducted in Hall of Fame. It took me almost 20 years to send me a letter. It's like a movie star. You see the Oscars. They make movies, and then someday, oh, I hope I'm gonna win an Oscar. For me, I want to be in the Hall of Fame, but never come. 20 years after that, I had a letter from my wife. Hey, it's a letter from Weber State. Open up. Javier, you're gonna be inducted in Hall of Fame. Oh my God. We cry and we're so happy. And it was for the sport. I like that. For the community, like we mentioned already, to working with the community, coaching, and be a Grand Marshal is another big accomplishment for us, because the Grand Marshal is the community. The people support us, because making a good food, making a good tacos, enchiladas, of course, and working with the community coaching and being, Amada, she's helping me a lot, and Javier, to do a presentation with a young kid in high school or elementary school, try to motivate them. Because like you say, if I made it, like you say, Chuck, if I did it, a lot of people can do it, but it's not easy. It's hard. Like I said before, imagine, no English. When I came, I don't speak any English. I just came and ran and work and study. I don't know how I did it, but I always tell my kid and as a runner, never give up. Even my employees, they say, life is difficult, but if you say, yes, I can do it, you can do it. So a lot of you know how we've been working hard to have what I got, what we have. But 29th Street, we opened in 1991. After being in college and by that time we had 3 kids already. Amada, she was the 3rd baby. And we tried to do something. I told my wife, we are gonna do. So we need to do something, always working in the restaurant. We have our mind to open our own restaurant. We had the opportunity to open the 29, and it's amazing. We opened that store with $2,000. People say, no, that's true. And again, I will mention this, thanks to Science Bank, who helped us, that have the first loan and help us to have the business. And from, I believe from Science, we've been successful. You want to add something?
I just want to add that we are very grateful to the community, because since the beginning, they support us, our business. A lot of people came and support us at the 29th Street. People used to be outside in lines waiting for a table, and all the community support us. And so it was, we struggled with for some time, and we got a lot of help from the community, and our children had a private education, and we survived. And even in these times that we feel the support of the community, we are very grateful. And we also want to mention our employees, very loyal and very, they are family for us, our employees. So we are, in these times, we are, they have their jobs, and we are working very hard so they keep their jobs. And we want to thank the community, because we have, in spite of having only the pickup and drive-through, we have a lot of support, and that's very rewarding for us. Thank you.
Well, I think it's like say, if I keep going and going, that will be never ends. But we have a big, rich story. So maybe our kids want to share something because they're part of the success. Like I said before, very proud of my kids.
Who'd like to go first? Kids?
This is Javier Jr. Can you hear me, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 3 other siblings. So remember, siblings, if you want to just share your name and let us know if you're there, and just kind of say hi. But Javier Jr., you know, I've been there since we started, and I just want to reiterate that Javier's, as my mom and dad said, Javier's restaurants exist because of Ogden. Ogden embraced us. Ogden was there from the beginning. Weber State, the chamber. So when you see that name Javier's and you step into Javier's, Ogden community, Ogden-Weber community, you can be very proud that belongs to you. That in many ways, Javier's belongs to you. It belongs to the community because you support us from the very beginning. You gave us a chance. You embraced us. You welcomed us. You've been there through when we started, and my family's business when they started, and now in these very tough times. So I want to thank you, and very grateful for all that Ogden-Weber community has done, and Weber State. You know, the Weber State communities come to bat time and time again. So very honored and grateful, and all my success and my success with my company, Zolupez, that's another plug, Zolupez, now in stores, has been because of the work ethic that my father gave me and that the community has embraced. Thank you. So next sibling, you want Manuel or Amada or Andrea?
Come on, babies.
Okay, well, I'll go. I'm the baby. I'm Andrea. So unlike Javier, I came a lot later. I came a year or two after Javier's opened. But although I didn't necessarily go through the struggles that my siblings went through, my dad from the beginning, since even now, he always instills hard work ethic and always motivating me, as well as always just reminding me where my parents have, you know, gone through, and staying so consistent with that. And I'm in California, so I'm not in Utah, and I left 2 years ago for grad school. So it's sad to not be there during this time. And with, you know, COVID-19 happening, it was, you know, I'm thinking far away from home, you know, what are my parents going to do? That, you know, they don't have the restaurants where people can come in and eat. But every time I chat with them, especially Cinco de Mayo, it was awesome to see how the community really supported my parents. And it makes me emotional thinking about it, honestly, just to see how much the community gives back to my parents. And my parents always are such big advocates about really giving back. And it's something that continues to amaze me even now. So yeah, thank you for joining today. It's really great to see everyone, especially during these times that we're living in. So thank you again.
And I see my brother Manuel there. Manuel,
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Migo.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I wasn't camera ready before, so that's why I'm joining late. And I was on the phone. I was trying to speak earlier and it didn't come through. But hi, everyone. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Thank you, everyone. This has been really, really great. It's been a while since I've had the chance to listen to my mom and dad talk about the business in this type of a venue. I can't remember the last time it happened. And growing up, and even on the phone now, you know, my dad and my mom, I always hear from them talking about the business and stories and lectures. And obviously your parents, you know, they're always important role models in your life, but when you're in situations like this, you get to see kind of the impact they've had on the community. And so it's very touching. And just repeat a lot of the things that my sister just said, and my brother, you know, thanks to everyone here and in the community. You know, I think the restaurants, our family, we've had, like everyone, kind of ups and downs. And obviously during this time, it's really challenging. But I think we're always encouraged by the support that we have by the community, you know, for several decades. And it's just really great to see that. And it's great to see the staying power that the restaurant has had. I mean, all of us siblings, we live in different parts, have lived in different parts, have traveled. And, you know, I'm in Chicago. I'm in central Illinois right now with my mother-in-law and my two kids and daughter, or my two kids and my wife. But you just see restaurants go in and out of business all the time. And the fact that, you know, Javier's has been around, I think, is a testament to what my dad and mom created, but also just the support from the community. So thanks, everyone. Mom, Dad, proud of you guys a lot. Love you.
I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you. Now, Amada will take us home. Amada.
Well, I mean, they pretty much said everything that I was going to say, but yeah, you know, pretty much our parents have been role models for us since the beginning. They taught us the value of hard work. You know, every time there were times that we wanted to give up, my dad his saying, never give up, never give up. Even my husband is always like, if I feel down, he's like, never give up. Remember your dad, never give up. So I think, like my brother said, it's amazing to have such great parents who have taught us the value of hard work. And I think it shows in our restaurants. Right now, it's a very difficult and challenging time for everyone's business. But I feel like, once again, the support of the community, we've had your guys' support from the beginning, you know, and it helps us when we're feeling down, when we feel like, are we going to be able to get through this? When we have you guys, you know, telling us that the food's amazing, you guys are great, keep going. You guys have been such a value to our community. It really inspires us to keep going and to continue fighting, you know, to keep our business afloat. And yeah, we really appreciate your guys' support during this time. And we hope to continue serving great Mexican food for several years. So thank you once again.
All right. Thank you, guys.
And I just want to say that as we also support each other business. It's very, as members of the chamber, we support each other business. So we, during these times, and as I am the one that I always go on the spiritual side, I always say that that God has been blessing us with being in this community, and I'm so proud of what we have accomplished. But for me, it's being on the religious side, with all respect, is a big blessing. And the same I wish for each and all of you, blessings, and that we're gonna make it and go through these hard times, and wish you the best in your businesses. And I'm so proud to tell them my kids are bilinguals. When they talk to us, they always talk in English. And I mean in Spanish.
In Spanish.
In Spanish. They speak and they are fluent in Spanish.
Yeah.
So for me, when they speak English, it kind of amazes me how they are so great, and being bilingual is amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chuck. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, all the community. Appreciate your support, and we'd like to keep growing, okay? Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So you guys, we have a couple more things and then we'll wrap up. There have been some comments there for you, Javier, that you'll be able to see and read. Maybe you have as well in the chats, just expressions of love to you and your family for the wonderful service and the contribution to the community, and really amazing family. I'm curious though, just have a question for you. Have you achieved your vision of what you initially set out to achieve when you started your first restaurant? Have you achieved what you wanted to at this point?
Yeah, I believe when we started the first business, and I said, I told my wife, because as a husband and wife, we say, we'd like to open 4 restaurants, 1 for each kid. So that's why we did it. But then we had the opportunity to have the 2 more, so 6. Yeah, it's been very good for us. It's been fulfill all goals.
Yeah, we feel that we have accomplished more than what we expected. Yeah. And one of the things that I want to mention is that we are very happy that we have grandkids, that we were crossing our fingers to have our grandkids, and we are so blessed to have 3 grandkids. And but I think so this time of this far in our lives, we have accomplished. And my husband says, well, let's keep going, keep going. So who knows what else Javier will do, but we are feel very blessed that we have accomplished more than what we had expected.
That's great.
If I may say a couple of things.
Yes.
You know, this platform is very unique in bringing us together. but Javier's was kind of old school Javier's without a lot of social media. So Amada wants to share a couple of things that Javier's brought that is kind of new and innovative, given that we really had to hunker down and social distance. And I think it's kind of worth sharing kind of the new stuff that Javier is able to bring out.
Yeah, by
Hi,
the way,
everyone. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
No,
Dan?
by the way, you know that ladies, with this social media you've been doing for us, I'm very proud of you. Okay, please.
Thank you. Yeah, so like my brother said, we've been more into social media. Just a little background about myself. I live in Los Angeles. I work at Fox Sports. I'm a producer. So I primarily work on the national coverage of Major League Baseball, college basketball, college football, and also have done a lot of work for the World Cup. So, you know, restaurant still is in my blood, but right now I'm working in sports television. Right now there's not any sports, so I do have a lot of downtime. I'm not chasing my 1-year-old. I'm trying to help my dad, and I know these are really tough times right now. And I thought to myself, my dad has always helped my siblings and I during tough times. There's got to be a way that I can help somehow. I'm not physically there, you know, so I started thinking, what can I do? And I thought, well, you know, social media, why can I not help their social media page, you know, their Facebook? And I started looking to my dad's Facebook, and, you know, it wasn't really updated. There wasn't a lot of posts. There's maybe posts once every 3 months. And so I told my dad, you know, I'm gonna take over social media for you. I'm gonna help you out. So I think it's really important during this time to have a social media presence. Times like these, you need to drive traffic to your restaurant. You need to engage with your customers. And I think this is a really good opportunity for Javier's to do that. So yeah, I've just been updating the Facebook page, putting pictures on there. I started working on this probably in around April, and we did a social media post to help out the community that we were gonna have a free lunch for our healthcare heroes and our first responders. So I did a post on social media and said, hey, you know, we appreciate all our first responders, all our healthcare heroes. Please come by to Javier's and you'll get your free meal. And it was so amazing to see how many people showed up and how many times that post was shared. It was shared about 500 times. It reached out to 45,000 people. There was about 300 comments on it. And my dad was just shocked. And we were all shocked because, you know, we have almost 2,000 likes on our page, and we didn't think that it was going to reach that many people, but just the power of social media and everyone sharing that page, you can see what it did and what it did for our business. And, you know, things like that is what we're trying to do with Javier's, just really work on their social media. We just started an Instagram page about a week and a half ago. We already have around 60 people who have liked Javier's on Instagram. So yeah, I just really want to invite everyone to come follow Javier's on Instagram, and I can kind of show you our handles, and on Facebook, just to help promote our business. And if you guys have a social media page, an Instagram, Facebook page, I think it's a good way for us to support each other. You know, if there's a way that we can promote your business or you guys can promote us, we can, you know, work together to help get through these tough times. So once again, that's kind of like what I've been working on with my dad to help. And also we wanted to let everyone know that we're partnering up with DoorDash right now. So we are going to have Javier's delivery, which everyone's been asking for such a long time. So we feel like it's a great opportunity given the circumstances. So we are going to be partnering up with DoorDash, and we're also going to be having online ordering. So that's something that we're really excited to announce. Hopefully it'll be up and running next week.
Thank you, Mika.
Gracias.
Awesome. Yeah.
Wonderful. And we did thank you, Bailey, for posting the Instagram link on our chat, so you all can see it there. We'd encourage you to follow Javier's. More love and support for what you're doing, and just a wonderful, wonderful family. I noticed that we have our board chair online here. We have Keith Buswell with us. Mr. Buswell, is there anything that you'd like to share with us? I'm putting him on the spot right now. All right. I'm going to now turn the time over to Bailey. And Bailey, if you'd like to go over the prize drawings with us. And then we have a very special treat at the very end before we conclude.
Yes. So thank you all for joining us. I hope it's been as uplifting as I have felt it has been for you all. We have 3 prize drawings that are very generous from Javier's. We have 3 $20 gift cards that are combined with a t-shirt, a polo, and an apron. So what I did as we were talking is I randomly selected 3 participants on the call to win. And drum roll, please. Our 3 are Brent Parkin.
Hey. Brent, you always win. Brent, you always win.
Brent.
Mark is our
I
second.
don't know if you recognize me with the beard, but this is my COVID growth.
It's the good luck beard.
That's great. Our second winner is Marta Syme.
Yay, Martha.
I saw Martha somewhere.
And our third winner is Jody Brown.
Yay,
Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Chamber time. We're open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and I've got the prizes here, so go ahead and come by and pick those up. And for all of you who joined us today, we have a very special gift for you all. We asked Javier and his family what one of their family favorite recipes is, and if they would share that with us. And so we are sharing to all of you via email chilaquiles. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Chilaquiles. That's correct.
Perfect.
So it looks delicious. It made me hungry just looking at the photo. So we're sending that via email to you all. And thank you all for participating.
Thanks so much, Bailey. Thanks so much, Chuck, and everybody. Thank you. Also, Orchid, thanks so much for supporting us and making us, Javier, great. Lola, we will stay, you know. But,
Yes.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. This was amazing. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
We love you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Hasta la vista, babies. Hasta la vista, babies.